Hello, my friends. It's Becky. Welcome back to my channel. On my channel, I am journeying through my 40s and I am working oh so hard to get my poop in a group. I am calling this my good midlife crisis. To do this, I have been working on my physical, my financial, and my mental health. And today is Friday, February the 14th. And we are going to be working on my financial health. We are going to be budgeting out the money that you see above my head, $2,618.23. And we're going to be doing it in the app that you see surrounding me, an app called You Need a Budget, or YNAB, as the cool kids call it. Also, happy Valentine's Day. If you have a significant other, I hope that you are have some fun plans for today or this weekend. And if you don't, I hope that you have some fun plans to treat yourself this weekend. I do not have a significant other. I am going to be heading into take my mom out for her birthday. Her birthday is next weekend. I'm going to take her and my niece and nephews out for a birthday dinner. That is my plan for this weekend. I hope that you have something fun planned as well. Y'all, I put everything in and I just want to point out, I haven't been paying attention to this number because it hasn't been a good number, but I'm working really hard to get the cards paid off before the interest-free time period is due on my two cards. And check it out. My days of buffering are less than 20 days. They've been up to like 30 something days the last couple of times, and now they're less than 20, and that made me really happy. And there's a microphone right there. I'm gonna get some coffee, y'all. Okay, first, housekeeping. If you're new, welcome. I am so excited that you are here, but I need to give you a disclaimer that I ramble and I talk a lot. So there will absolutely be budgeting in this video, and I will put a timestamp to it so you can skip to it if that is all you want. But I hope that you stick around and get to know me a little bit better. And I will ramble. But right before I filmed this video, I went and filled my coffee and I got some on my shirt. And then I was sitting here and I was trying to dry off my shirt because it looked like there's a big wet spot. Anyway, I think I got it. I think it's good now. But anyway. Hi. I'm going to get this done. It's Friday, y'all. This week has flown by. It has not nearly as stressful as last week, though I did have an employee out all week with norovirus. Y'all, that is going around so bad. I have known a bunch of people with it, and like everywhere. This employee is in Michigan. I had a friend whose daughter had it here in Texas. Like, it's just everywhere, and it's nasty. And well, then I had another coworker who had it in Louisiana. Like, it's just everywhere. Anyway, so we've been short-staffed, and that just made the week go insanely fast. But it's Friday. I'm going to get through today. As far as I know, she hasn't messaged me yet today to say she wasn't going to be in. So I think she's in because it's 8 o'clock there. So she should be working. Okay, I'm going to get through today's budget. And then I'm going to get through today. And then it's going to be the weekend. And that's my plan. Yeah, my brain is spinning. Give me a second. I'm going to unplug my computer. If y'all remember last week, I was talking about how my computer sounds like it's taken off. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's doing it again. And then I also hit Alexa. I'll get to see how I line that up. So I unplugged it, so hopefully it calms down. Oh, yep, there it goes. Fan's calming down. Okay, so let's do a quick check-in on my no spend days in February. So if you are new, I have been trying to do some no spend days in February. I had some mentally challenging days in December, November too. It's just been a really tough 6 months in my life. And I have been not completely going overboard with the spending, but I needed to rein it in. So my goal is to do 20 no spend days in February. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to meet that, but I did have another 3 no spend days this week. I ended up with a total of 4 no spend days last week because I ended up not spending any money on Friday. So that's 7 no spend days total so far in the month of February. And y'all, I cannot see a thing, so I have no idea what I am showing you, but hopefully I am showing you the calendar correctly. I also have been going to the gym, and I have one more gym sticker, so that's where I am. So maybe I'll hit it. I'm at 7 and we're halfway through the month. That's not quite half, but maybe I'll have like a late surge and not spend anything for like a week, but probably not. But we'll see. Never say never. Okay, so what this is my rollover from last week, which is just about $450, a little bit like $451, and then my paycheck. So I get paid bi-weekly. So what I do is every week I roll over a little bit of money from week to week, what's left over from my previous paycheck, and then when I have a paycheck, I include that money so that I can budget that money out. At the end of a month, I will close out everything and like not roll any money over. So that's how my budgets work. I am paid bi-weekly, but I budget weekly. So that's how I use YNAB. Everybody does it a little differently. It's very customizable. If you are looking for a budgeting system and this one looks interesting to you, you want to try it out, there is a link in my description box below that you can try it out for 34 days, totally free, no risk. They won't charge you if you don't cancel. They just don't. It just goes away. If you do like it, at the end of that 34-day free trial and you sign up, you'll get an additional 30 days for free. So you end up with 64 days for free. And then they give me 30 days for free as well. So if you like it, if you think this looks cool and you want to try it out, click that link. If not, cool. If you've already got a system that works for you and you just enjoy watching other people budget, I totally understand. I do that too. So awesome. Either way, welcome. I am going to shrink myself up into the corner and we'll get started on today. I feel like I had so much I wanted to talk to y'all about, but my brain is going, I'm thinking about too many things and I can't focus on what I wanted to say. So I know it will pop into my head as I'm going. So y'all, I didn't actually eat out at all this week. I know I posted pictures of my nephew and his sons that came to see me on Saturday. But Nathan actually ended up paying for that meal, so I didn't pay for it. The only thing I ended up paying for is I went to a Super Bowl party on Sunday, and I make awesome sauce, which is creamy jalapeno ranch dip, and I bought all the stuff to make it, and then I just was too tired and I didn't make it, so I ended up going to Chuy's, which is a Mexican restaurant that like originated the recipe as far as I am aware, and I just bought it. So I used my dining out money to buy it, and I took that to the party. Like everybody always expects me to bring it. It's what I do. So I bought it instead of making it. And that's all I did. So I have this $36.82 to move to Mom's birthday dinner. There we go for that. And that's what I will do. So now I am going to put my regular, every week I give myself $50 for dining out. I did spend every penny of my grocery money. So Nathan, if you are new, is my roommate / landlord / best friend. We've lived together for 11 years. I think it's 11 or 12 years. I don't know. It's been a really long time. So we split groceries for the most part because we live in the same house and it's easier to cook for 2 people than for 1 people. But I have been trying for the last couple of weeks to do a meal plan just for myself. And if he wants to eat what I'm cooking, he can. And it's helping me save money on groceries, and it's helping me because I'm also on a health journey, like watching what I'm eating. Where's my meal plan? Here's my meal plan. I haven't come up with one for this week because when I was talking to him about it last night, he kind of wants to get in on that at least a little bit, like have some say, because he wants to also start watching what he's eating. So I'm going to fill out this evening. We'll go through and fill that out and go grocery shopping. But I did spend every penny of my grocery budget last week. So I gave myself $125 for groceries every week, $80 for my ecclesial expenses. That is $60 for the donation and $20 for a meal out afterwards. I give myself $25 for coffee, it goes on my Dutch Brothers app, and $15 for fun money. That is just for whatever I want to give myself. It's whatever I want to use it for. This is a paycheck week, so every paycheck I give myself $25 toward gas, which I will need because I'm going into Killeen to see my family, and I will give myself $25 for self-care. Those are things I only fill when I have a paycheck. The rest of these I fill every single week. These 2 I only fill when I have a paycheck, and these I only fill once a month at the beginning of the month, and they last me for the whole month for the most part. And that's what we're going to fill up here. Now we have bills. So, there's one of the things I needed to talk to y'all about. Best Buy. My mom's fridge died this week. It's fun. I was going to buy her a new one. I was going to pay for it. I found one that I thought would be good for her. Found it on Best Buy. They had 18 months no interest financing. I figured I could start really paying on it after my MX is paid off. My mom does not want me to do that. My mom wants to pay for it. I did put it on my MX card. So the house my mom lives in is owned by her brother, who's my uncle, and then it's my mom's great nephew. So her brother's grandson lives like right next to her. So he took his truck in, picked up the refrigerator and brought it to her house. Had like a couple of people helped bring it in and put her food back in it for her. But my mom wants to pay it off. I did mention to the kids in our group chat that if they wanted to contribute, like, and help grandma out as a birthday gift, they could maybe make a payment toward it or something. But so there will be an increase on my Best Buy balance. I haven't added it yet, but it's not going to be money that I am paying toward this card because my mom wants to pay for it herself. Which is, I understand. Like, I would hate it if I felt like everybody was always paying for everything for me. I mean, she's capable. Like I've said before, I pay for bills for my mom because I am paying her back for years of her supporting me when it wasn't even that I wasn't capable. It's that I wasn't financially responsible enough to do it myself. I made enough money. I just didn't know what I was doing. And so my parents supported me for a long time. And so my way of paying her back is to pay for her car insurance and to pay for her utilities and to help her out. But she is capable of paying for herself. And this is her like, no, I will buy my own refrigerator. Thank you very much. So anyway, that will be on my Best Buy card. So don't panic when you see that balance go up. I didn't go buy another computer or something. That's my mom's fridge and she's going to be paying it off. So anyway, when you see Best Buy. My car insurance, we talked about last week. It did clear before I had a chance to pay it, but I have decided to go ahead and pay that balance for the next 6 months. So I will be doing that probably this evening, definitely this weekend. I will make that payment for the 6 months for my car payment. My car insurance. So the bills that I have to pay this week, Microsoft OneDrive, is $7.57 every month. I got a notice that it's going up next month to $9.99 instead of $6.99. Excuse me. So starting in March, it will be $10.80 something instead of $7.57. It'll be $10.81 or something, but I'm still going to keep it because I've got all my pictures and memories and everything on there, and it's got my Excel and my Word and all that stuff on there. YouTube Premium, I have a family plan. That is $24.89. My car payment, $485.25. My gym membership, which I am definitely keeping. I am very much enjoy going to the gym. And I found out that one of my wine lady's husbands goes to my gym. I've known that, I don't know the people at my gym. I just see them in passing. I don't know their names or anything. But when I was at the Super Bowl party on Sunday, it's hosted by one of the wine ladies. And she walked in with her husband, and I was like, "Oh my goodness, I know that man." And he was like, "Hey, I know you." And so that was a fun coincidence. It is the closest gym to our neighborhood, so it makes sense that we would all go there. But it was funny. What am I doing? So I am paying everything through the 20th. Thank y'all for suggesting that I put these. This is a credit card. And the way YNAB works is your credit cards go down here. And normally I would have to come down here and fund this. And I might forget, which I have historically forgotten to fund these because they're not here. But a couple of people suggested that I put a category up here for my credit cards and fund it up here, snooze it, and then move the money down to the bottom when I'm ready to pay it. So I'm doing that now. And then Netflix is $16.77. I did finally finish The Great British Baking Show. I forgot there were a couple of other shows. So I don't know if I've ever mentioned it. I know I used to have a Fruits Basket button up there. I don't know where it went. It fell. It's probably behind stuff. I have no idea where it is. I like anime. I'm not like super into anime, but I do enjoy anime. And one of the first mangas that I ever read, it might have been Fruits Basket and Ranma were like the two first. I think it was Ranma. But anyway, Ranma. Netflix has a new Ranma. Like they redid the original Ranma series and they have it on there, and I kind of want to rewatch that. So I might finish that before I cancel Netflix, or I might keep it for another month. It's not due till the 20th, which is 6 more days, so I have another week to decide whether I'm keeping it or not, but I probably will keep it for another month. But I don't think I'll keep it for more than another month, and then I'll cancel it unless something else just pops up that I really, really want to watch. But anyway, so like I said, I am paid bi-weekly, but I budget weekly. So this paycheck that I am budgeting now, I am going to be budgeting out from today the 14th through next Thursday the 20th. So I'm only going to be covering the bills that fall within that date range, the 14th through the 20th. Everything before this I've already paid, and everything after this I will budget out next week when you come back. So like Mattress Firm, which is another credit card, and internet and all that stuff, that'll be on next week's paycheck or budget. That is it. The only other things that I have to budget are my two great nephews, Baby Joe and Baby Jet. There is no word on Baby Girl yet, who, as far as I can tell, for sure is Ellie. But mom has, so baby, sweet, I'm going to call her Sweet Ellie because I like the Fratellis. I don't know if anybody is familiar with the Fratellis, the band. And yes, they are named after the Goonies. They named themselves after the Goonies. But anyway, the Fratellis, there's a line in, I think it's in Chelsea Dagger, in one of their songs that says, Sweet Ellie loves me so. So Sweet Ellie is what I'm going to call her. So I got Baby Joe, Baby Jet, and Sweet Ellie. I saved their ages. Joe is 2, so I saved $2 a week, which is $4 a paycheck. So he is going to get $4 today. Jet is 1, so he gets $1 a week, which is $2 a paycheck. And Sweet Ellie isn't born yet, so she's not getting anything yet, but I did create her category because her mom has an appointment today. She is currently breech, and she has an appointment today to see if they can turn her and get her ready. And they said that if they turn her, it could cause her distress and she could go into labor, and so she could be born today, and if anything happens they could have to do an emergency C-section, so she could be born today, or they could just turn her and she turns and nothing happens and she just continues to wait. So she could come today, she could continue to have to wait, we don't know. But anyway, I did go ahead and add her category in here just in case she decides to make her appearance this week. And then I set up started to pre-fill my budget for March, to get ready so I can film that video for y'all. And I have decided to do a $10 every month target. And that way okay. Every month I want $10 for my taxes. And that way, when it's time to pay my taxes next year, I will have at least $120 saved because I did have to pay $85, so like $90 for my tax prep. At least I will have my tax prep paid for when it comes to file my taxes next year. If I owe anything, I'll have to figure that out when it comes time. But at least my tax prep cost will be paid for. So I'm going to start saving $10 a month for that. And that's it. That's everything I have. So $1,625.64 is what I have left. I will be moving that into my next week category, $1,625.64. So if you are familiar with zero-based budgeting, you will know that every dollar has to have a job. You're not supposed to have any money left over. And I do. I have this money left over. But it has a job. Its job is to be next week's budget. So that's what I'm doing. When you come back next Friday, that's the money that we'll be budgeting out because I won't have a paycheck next Friday. All right. I feel like there was so much more I wanted to talk to y'all about, but I can't remember it. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go make my breakfast and get ready for work and have a good Friday. I hope y'all have a wonderful Valentine's Day, a great weekend, and please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Show me some love on your way out. And if you're enjoying this content, please hit subscribe and come along on this journey with me. I love you. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.